What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City preview. This time we're going to be previewing the match against Wolverhampton Wanderers at home in the Premier League, of course, the last match before the international break in October 2019. Before we crack on with this video though, make sure, like always, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you press that red button, subscribe, press the bell, put your push notifications on time of recording this video. We're just over 50 subscribers away from my target of 5,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Thank you everyone for the continued support, and thank you for watching and staying tuned with JSGC. Make sure also you can go check out my social media links if you so wish. Links in description below and popping up on screen for my Twitter and Instagram. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and also, most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction of this game. So we're going to crack on with this preview. I'm going to be speaking first about our oppositions, Wolverhampton Wanderers, who won their first Premier League game last weekend with a 2-0 comfortable home win against Watford, and to be honest, a much needed Premier League win for them. They're suffering from something that I call Europa League syndrome, and how intense European football can be when you are playing every 4 days, or 3 or 4 days or so, playing all the time. So you're needing plenty of squad rotation and plenty of depth needed, which, when you're not used to playing in it, can be extremely difficult to adapt to, and would explain why they are currently sitting in 13th place. But they are still a solid side. And remember, it's near enough the same team that was last season. So a difficult team to be able to break down, and a difficult team for us to beat. We know this, we know what to expect. Now, Wolves, travelling in from Turkey, they've of course beaten Besiktas 1-0 in the Europa League. Very, very good result. Bowley scored in the 93rd minute, so a lot of confidence for Wolves to take on from that result. And it does mean that even though they've travelled extremely far, whereas City have travelled, well, at home against Dinamo Zagreb at the Etihad Stadium, not done any travelling. Wolves have travelled from Turkey, so that is a bonus for Manchester City. They're doing more travelling and less recovery time, of course, with City playing on Tuesday and Wolves playing on Thursday. City's had an extra couple of days rest, but Wolves will take motivation and adrenaline from their first Europa League victory in the group stage. So, yeah, it's going to be a difficult match. The Wolves are going to target set play. They know that they're going to win headers in the box. They know they're going to win aerial duels. Man City's team, not the strongest, not the tallest. They're going to struggle. They're going to want to copy what Norwich did against us away from home. They're going to want to copy what Everton did, even though Everton lost. Everton did put up a lot of fight and a lot of heart, and Wolves are going to want to do the exact same and try and copy them, try and run at us, try and put us under pressure, try some long-range shots, try and get some blocks, crosses, long throws, corners, free kicks, that kind of thing. That's what they're going to be looking for. Players like Ruben Neves as well, like I said, long distance shooting, it is a bonus for them. So they're going to be playing counter-attack football, but with a lot of attacking intent. They're going to be a very stubborn side. It's going to be a difficult game, I think, this for Manchester City. Of course, danger men, we're talking from set play, players like Bowley, who did score past Besiktas, talking Connor Cody as well, causing problems. I've already mentioned Ruben Neves, but they've got a strong midfield, players like Martinho, Dendoncker, solid midfield. They're going to go up front, they're going to go with Raul Jimenez, or they're going to go with Cutrone, who they signed, I think, from AC Milan. Decent team, really. Players like Doherty, Bennett, Patricio in net. It's a good side, Wolves. Just don't let their performances in the Premier League fool you into thinking that they're not a very good side and they're suffering from a second season syndrome. They're suffering from Europa League syndrome and playing more games than what they're used to. Still a solid team, a team that's going to want to hurt and cause Manchester City problems. Let's face it, we're back-to-back champions. They're going to want to come to our place and hurt us and get a result. So yeah, extra motivation, beating Besiktas 2, confidence will be high. Back-to-back victories for Wolves, so it'll be a difficult game here for Manchester City. For City, no Aymeric Laporte, no Leroy Sané, long-term injuries, of course. With Manchester City, John Stones will be back after the international break, so he'll be missing from this game. I suspect Kevin De Bruyne probably won't be playing in this game or even featuring on the substitute bench either. He's doubtful. Of course, picked up that groin injury. City waiting to see how he does. I imagine he'll probably miss this game, and we'll see where we go with De Bruyne after the international break, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have him fit and ready to go again. So it is a bit of a blow for Manchester City, that one. I'm expecting a little bit of squad rotation for City. Right back, left back. Who's going to start? Will it be Phil Foden starting? it's going to be difficult for us, really. Will it be Cancelo? Will it be Benjamin Mendy? We'll go with that. Will it be Cancelo and Zinchenko? Will it be Cancelo, of course, or Angelino? Will it be Kyle Walker instead of Cancelo? What we're going to do? Phil Foden going to come in for David Silva. David Silva, of course, cannot play every single game, and when we're playing every 3 or 4 days, David Silva can't be expected to start every single game, and this is why I've been calling with Phil Foden scoring in the last game that we're wanting him to get more starts. He started, of course, if you remember, getting that famous 1-0 victory past Tottenham after just knocked us out of the Champions League, beating them in the Premier League, and that was thanks to Phil Foden starting and scoring the only goal in that game. So we know what he's capable of, we know how good he is, we know his qualities there. When will we see him? I want to see him now. Let's see what he's made of. If it's not working, bring David Silva on in the second half. That's just my opinion. Love to know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Score prediction for the game, I'm going for 2-0 Manchester City. I think it'll be a difficult game, just like the Zagreb game. Difficult to break down. They'll want to hurt us if Wolves don't put their opportunities away. Manchester City, almost guaranteed, will not be nilled here. It's at the Etihad Stadium, it's difficult. Man City in front of the home crowd. Wolves not expected to do anything at the Etihad Stadium. No pressure on them, can be dangerous for Manchester City. Can also work the opposite way too, with no pressure being on them. Wolves might become a bit lackadaisical. Interesting one. I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you. I've gone for Ederson in goal. I've gone for Cancelo to start. Impressed with him against Dinamo Zagreb. Want to see him get his... will it be his first? I think it'll be his first Premier League start. See what he's capable of. I've gone for Zinchenko at left back. I've torn between Angelino or Zinchenko. I don't think Benjamin Mendy will be playing 2 games in a week. He's only just come back from injury. We're not going to be risking him that intensely. Certainly not right at this stage. I think they'll ease him back in. I think he'll be given a rest for this game. So it's Zinchenko or Angelino for me. I'm impressed with Angelino offensively. Zinchenko seems to be the go-to guy when we need someone to cover at left back, so I reckon we'll go with Zinchenko. Gone with Fernandinho and Otamendi. It has to be Fernandinho and Otamendi, really. I mean, Eric Garcia might make the bench and that, but City seem to be trying to settle with a back, centre-back partnership, and then trying to settle with a little bit of a back four, which is always helped when trying to keep clean sheets, which is something City have done, which is always good. Rodri playing at defensive midfield. I've gone for Gundogan playing, and I said it's Gundogan will be the like-for-like replacement for De Bruyne. Obviously not on De Bruyne's level, who is on De Bruyne's level, but Gundogan a very, very good box-to-box number. Like he plays like a number 6, number 8 role. He's a very good box-to-box player. He's a good passer of the ball. He's a hard worker. He's a grafter. Bit like a little bit of a mini engine in the midfield, and so that's what Gundogan can provide. Like I said, take your pick, David Silva or Phil Foden. I've gone for Phil Foden, hoping to see Phil Foden anyway. Gone for Bernardo Silva, Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. I think City will just rotate the strikers. You play midweek, you play this week, you play the midweek, you play this week, like that. So I think we'll go with Gabby Jesus. And of course, Raheem Sterling made all the difference in that game against Dinamo Zagreb. So we'll be starting this game. So will it be Bernardo Silva or Riyad Mahrez? I've gone with Bernardo Silva. Of course, he's already been charged with that tweet that he made with, well, Benjamin Mendy obviously didn't take any offence at it, but with that happening, there is a possibility that he could be banned. I'm not going to get into the politics of all that stuff, but while City have got Bernardo Silva as an option, I'd utilise him because they might not have him for a few games, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will have Bernardo Silva. I think he's a wonderful player, no malicious intent intended in his tweets. We'll have to see what happens there. But 2 PM British summertime, Sunday, October 6th. Last game before a dreadful 2-week international break. That time again. Etihad Stadium, not on television this one. It's a 2 PM Sunday kickoff. It's because Wolves are in the Europa League is why we're playing on the Sunday and not the Saturday. Of course means that Liverpool will be playing first. We've got a tricky home game kicking off 3 PM on Saturday before us against Leicester City, who of course Liverpool dropped points at Anfield against Leicester City last season. Brendan Rodgers, the former Liverpool manager, will he want to upset them, or will he be wanting to hand them a favour? We'll have to wait and see, hoping that we're going to get a big boost from Anfield, which will hopefully spur us on. Otherwise, if that doesn't happen, we're going to be 8 points behind again at this early stage of the season and chasing a game where we'll be needing a result. It's incredible, isn't it? The Premier League quality, and that you talk about the quality down there, but the quality right at the top between Liverpool and City, it's just immense. Absolutely incredible. Like I said though, cheering on the cities this week, Leicester City and Manchester City. I'll see you all again for the next video, which will of course be the analysis of this game, which will be up after the game on Sunday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. and subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, put your push notifications on to be notified immediately when I do upload. My social media links, Twitter and Instagram, in description below and popping up on screen if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction, and I'll see you all again for the next video. So it's been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.